On the DEI front, I think at the core, what it's all about is people feeling that they are included, that they have a voice, they feel heard, and they feel valued. They also want to feel like they have equal opportunity for growth and advancement. And so as part of my role as the executive sponsor of the Ottawa Diversity, Inclusion, and Impact Group, I want to make sure that I'm empowering my team to be able to create that inclusive environment. And our focus is on the Ottawa community within SurveyMonkey. So ERG stands for Employee Resource Group, where groups across the company who share common issues get together, and they might be planning specific events, and we are helping instill those within the Ottawa community, or they want to raise awareness to certain issues. And so we need to make sure that we're communicating that broadly across the business. And for me, as I think about being a leader in this organization, I make decisions on promotions and advancements. And so I think a lot about where are our employees involved when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I look at that in the same way that I look at other metrics that we strive for and whether they're driving towards those metrics. If they're spending time on DEI initiative, that is time they're spending outside of their day-to-day. They're building leadership skills. They're helping create an inclusive culture. And that should be measured in the same way as other metrics are. So I will put some weight into that as we make promotion decisions at our company. So I would look at that as a criteria that we talk about when we make decisions. So the way that it works is we have calibration sessions where managers come together and they bring employees within their team that they think are ready for that promotion. And there's different criteria based on role, but as part of questions that we ask and the decision-making workflow, we would ask, are they involved in ERGs, in DIG groups? Have they helped foster inclusive environment? How did they show up for their teams? How do they help others feel heard? So it doesn't always have to be formally as a co-lead of an employee resource group, but it can be that someone brings the voice of the team every time we're not hearing from someone. They're the ones that are asking them to chime in. Like that also is part of creating that inclusive environment. So we talk about that a lot in this process. And we talked about mentorship earlier too. I think it's very important when you're mentoring others that you are being thoughtful of how inclusive you are, because it can be easy to want to mentor the people who are just like you. They remind you of you when you were just starting out as a leader, or you have so much in common. And so you're going to give a lot of time to that person, but also think about other people who may not have as much in common with you, but can be a great person to shape up the leadership team over time. And so I think about that too as I mentor individuals and look for potential talent.